Landform differences. The Arctic is mostly ocean with floating ice in it. Antarctica is a continent covered by ice. There are even mountains in the Antarctic. Animal differences. Arctic animals include marine mammals like polar bears, walruses, seals, and whales. And land mammals like wolves, foxes, hares, and lemmings. Reindeer and oxen. Antarctica includes only marine mammals like penguins, whales, and seals. Population differences. In the Arctic, there are permanent populations of Inuits, Indians, and Siberians. In Antarctica, there are no permanent settlements, except for scientists that are doing experiments. They're doing a weather balloon. Plant differences. In the Arctic tundra, there are flowering plants. In Antarctica, there's almost no vegetation except lichens. This is lichens. Okay. What animal that lives in the Arctic? The polar bear, Ursus maritimus. Characteristics. An adult male polar bear weighs about 350 to 680 kilograms. To us, it will be 770 pounds to 1,500 pounds. The adult female is about half that size. The adult male is about 8.5 feet tall, which would be 8.5 feet tall. An adult female is about 6.5 feet tall. Polar bear's scientific name is Ursus maritimus, which means sea bear in Latin. Polar bears frequently live beyond 25 years. Habitat. Polar bears in the Arctic regions live in the Arctic regions. Polar bears are found in the Arctic, Alaska, Canada, Russia, Greenland, and Norway. Many polar bears go into the town of Churchill, Manitoba, Canada. The ice provides a platform where polar bears can hunt for food on too. Today, 25,000 to 40,000 are in the Arctic. That's Churchill. Alaska. Okay.
I don't know. I don't know.
Go back a page.
Can you just point to where your stars are supposed to go?
Yeah.
That way the kids can.
Canada, Alaska, Greenland, Russia, and Norway. Russia is awesome. Adaptation. All polar bears have blubber to help them stay warm. Polar bear's skin is actually black. It is their fur that looks white, despite what we think a polar bear's fur is not white. Each hair is a clear hollow tube. Polar bears look white because each hollow hair reflects the light. On sunny days, it traps the sun's infrared heat and keeps their warm at 98 degrees Fahrenheit, even when they're resting. 98 degrees, when it can be negative 34 degrees there. More adaptations. Their blubber helps polar bears slow as they swim. Polar bears can swim at an average of 6 miles per hour. Since polar bears look like they have white fur, they blend into their surroundings. This adaptation allows them to sneak up on their prey. Polar bears' fur is oily and waterproof. That polar bear's shaking the water off, and when it gets on land, pretty much all the water is going to run off and leave it dry. Breeding. A baby is called a cub. Cubs are born blind. When a baby is born, it is only about 14, 15 inches long. They usually only have 2 clubs, and they have these babies in the cave they've dug in a large number. Baby polar bears are much smaller than human babies are born. They are the size of a rat and weigh a little more than a pound. They can grow to a full-size man in years if they have lots of food. The baby polar bear. Polar bears, dog paddle with most of their head and back above the water. Polar bears often eat seals, which are their favorite prey. Polar bears rest silently by a seal's breathing hole. When a seal comes up to breathe, the polar bear jumps up and grabs the seal by his head with its jaws. Did you know that not only polar bears eat seals? Inuit and other kind of Arctic people depend on seals for food. Inuit is a group of people like the Inuit. Remember the Inuit?
Yeah. Yes.
More interesting. Polar bears have a great sense of smell. They can smell dead seal or whale from 20 miles away. Humans are polar bears' only predator. Polar bears can swim up to 100 miles at a time without stopping. Female polar bears would rather build a den out of wood snow than freshly fallen snow. Polar bears mainly hunt seals. Did you know that polar bears can have 4 to 5 inches of blubber? Why do you think I have a big block of ice here? Right.
Because it's cool.
Well, I'm a polar bear and my name is Bjorn, and I've been a polar bear since the day I was born. Welcome to my kingdom and the world that I roam. The circumpolar Arctic, a place that I call. They call me Nanook, an Ursus Maritimus. 200,000 years of evolution helped design us. This one has a thick coat and a predator's jaws and a layer of fat just to keep us warm. Is it only me or do ya? While we're watching the sun going down, someone's turning up the central heating. I'm just a polar bear, so what do I know about Milankovitch cycles and CO2? Just 1,200 pounds of power, 12-inch claws and 2-inch claws. Rushing to Alaska, smell out the bath and running back again. Just waiting on the coastline for the waves to freeze, the seals to hunt, cubs to feed. Is it only me or do ya? While we swim beneath the northern lights, the ice pack is retreating. If only each one of us wasn't if only each one intended thought was another. I'm a polar bear, and my name is Bjorn, and I've been a polar bear since the day I was born. Welcome to the kingdom of the world that I roam, the circumpolar Arctic, a place that I call. Is it only me or do ya? While we're watching the sun going could be gone. Well, I'm a polar bear and my name is God, and I've been a polar bear since the day I was born. Welcome to my kingdom and the world that I roam. The circumpolar Arctic, a place that I call home.
That's our second. We're just going.
Alright, Nathan, you want to answer some questions? Okay. Why don't you stand up here, sweetie? Okay, any questions? I know Dylan had a good one at the end.
Can we turn on the lights?
Yeah, Bridget, you want to grab the lights for me?
But I'm the light helper.
Did you figure out what that answer your question?
I'm the light helper.
That at the very beginning of the picture, that's how it was at the very beginning, and that's the last picture. It's just like all the good stuff and how it is now.
Yeah, is that, you want Nathan to answer that question? Okay. He's talking about that map that kind of looks swirly at the end. What was that and what was it trying to show?
Weather conditions.
Okay.
Well, not weather, like what the weather is.
Okay. All right. Any other questions for Nathan? Any questions about his project? Or comments? You want to give compliments? Pick 3 people, Nathan.
It was beautiful.
Okay. It was beautiful. It was good.
It was awesome.